Max Verstappen struggles. Could another upset be on the horizon? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Formula One News. Today, we have some exciting updates and juicy gossip to discuss, so buckle up and let's dive right in. First off, the reigning champion, Max Verstappen, has faced two surprising defeats in the last three Grand Prix races, once by Ferrari and once by McLaren. The big question now is, as we head to Montreal, could we see another upset with Max not standing on the top step of the podium? Red Bull is concerned that their tough weekend in Monaco might be replicated due to the similar circuit characteristics in Canada. Could it be another race where Max struggles? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Now let's talk about Esteban Ocon. There's been a lot of chatter surrounding him recently, especially with rumors swirling about his potential benching following the first lap drama in Monaco. But Ocon took to social media to clear the air. In a lengthy post, he expressed his sadness over the negative comments and misinformation about his character, driving, and career. He emphasized his commitment to humility, professionalism, and respect in the sport. Ocon's post sparked mixed reactions. While it's commendable that he addressed the issue, it's surprising he chose to make such a public statement. He concluded by reassuring fans that he will be competing in Montreal. It's a reminder of the intense scrutiny athletes face today. But as they say, if you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen. Switching gears to the driver market, things are heating up at Haas. They seem set to sign Antonio Giovinazzi, but their second driver spot is still up in the air. Could it be Yuki Tsunoda, Kevin Magnussen, or even Valtteri Bottas? Yuki, in particular, is making waves with 3 consecutive points finishes. Despite outperforming Ricciardo at Red Bull, he's still not being considered for a seat there, which might push him to explore other options like Haas or Alpine. Speaking of Red Bull, let's address the Sergio Perez situation. Every day brings new speculation, but the current buzz is that Perez will likely stay with Red Bull. The reason? His massive popularity in Mexico, which drives a significant portion of Red Bull's merchandising sales. Despite some friction within the team, keeping Perez might be a strategic move to keep Verstappen happy and maintain market stability. On the technical side, Red Bull has admitted that their car struggles with bumpy circuits and curbs, as seen in Monaco. This flaw could pose a challenge in Canada, where the track characteristics are similar. If Red Bull can't dominate in Montreal, it might signal deeper issues with their car setup. Helmut Marko even mentioned that if they don't perform well in Barcelona, they could have a real problem on their hands. For now, Red Bull is relying on Verstappen's exceptional driving skills to navigate these tricky circuits. But the other teams, Ferrari, McLaren, and even Mercedes, are closing the gap. If they can continue to push Red Bull, we might see a much more competitive season ahead. Before we wrap up, here's a fun fact. McLaren hasn't scored a point in Canada since 2014. That's almost a decade-long drought. With their recent performances, could this be the year they finally break the curse? It's definitely something to watch out for. And lastly, let's talk tires. Monaco's race strategy was a bit of a snooze fest, with the effective zero-stop race due to the red flag. To spice things up, there's talk about introducing an even softer compound tire, the C6, which would force more pit stops and strategic variety. It's an interesting idea to consider for street circuits where overtaking is nearly impossible. So will Red Bull clinch the constructors' title this year? They're currently 24 points ahead of Ferrari, but the gap is closing. If they dominate in Barcelona, they'll likely stay on top. But if other teams continue to improve, we might be in for a thrilling season. What do you think? Will Red Bull keep their lead, or will we see a new team rise to the top? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe for more F1 updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.